Hey everybody, welcome back. So I am working on my flower box. This is the box that I got. It says flowers from Dollar General. So I'm using my daughter's little placemat. I have my floral foam, I have everything right here. So I don't know exactly how I want this, so bear with me. And if this isn't the best angle, I'm sorry. My tripod isn't like very tall, so I did put it up on a box, but then it was way too high and my phone was falling over, so this is the best I have for right now. I'm sorry. Normally I stand at my island and do it, but I just want to sit down. So I'm out on my patio. So I got my floral foam. So I know 2 of these will fit in here. I already kind of measured it, and then like maybe 3 of these little ones will fit in here. So I don't want to hot glue the floral foam in here, just in case if I ever change my mind or want to change it out and put something else in here, then I have that option. So my hot glue gun is over here plugged in. I have my roses, I have some rocks. This is a little snake. This isn't the one that I just got. The one that I just got is a little bit bigger, so I want to use this one, and this one's smaller. So, and then I have my cactuses over here too. So I don't know if I'm going to be adding that stuff. It all depends on how long I cut my roses. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I have pliers, I have a knife to cut my floral foam, and I have a pair of scissors. Hope you guys are all doing really good. I'm super excited to do this DIY. And then I forgot that I picked up a bunch of other stuff. Remember those clothespins I hauled? Yeah, I kind of forgot. I need to do that DIY too. So hopefully I can start on that one as well. So I'm just gonna lay this in here. Like I said, I'm not gonna hot glue it or anything, because I mean, even if I hot glue it, it'll come right out, but I don't know, I just don't feel like hot gluing it in there. I don't know if it'll damage the box, and I don't want it to damage it. So I have those 2. And then take one of these. So I am going to have to cut this one in half. I am going to put all the floral foam in there, and then I'll come back and I will show you. I'm sorry. Okay, so I was able to figure out a way to keep it up higher. So this is how I have it. It's not perfect, but that's okay, because I think I'm going to cover this with moss. I just wanted at least every area to have some. I mean, there's holes, but like I said, if I covered it with moss, then you won't be able to tell. I just don't know how I want this, and that's the hard part. Because I don't want these roses to be very short down here. I want it to like stand, you know, kind of like stand out a little bit. So if I put moss, if I don't put moss, I have a feeling you're going to be able to see the foam through there. So what I'm going to do now is figure out how long I want my roses. So I'm going to figure out how long I want them, and then I will come back and I will show you what I decided on how long to keep them, and then we can start putting everything together, and if I want to do the moss. So I'll decide if I'm going to do that, and then I'll come back. Alright you guys, so I cut my stems right down to, so this is what it looks like, where those little lines start. So that's where I cut them off. I am gonna hot glue moss on top of this, because I decided even if these are long and you can see, I would rather you see the moss. Like, I'd rather people see moss than the foam, because then I can also place some white rocks on top of it if I decide to. So I'm gonna go ahead and hot glue the moss, and then, well, I'll just keep the camera going, I guess. If you hear my son, he is right here in his little rocker. He just woke up, and Of course, he wants to be with Mom. So, and he's all interested in what I'm doing right now. So, I don't really know the best way to do this because it comes out in a big old bunch like this. I guess I should have put it on like a piece of newspaper or something. So my hot glue gun is ready to go. And I'm just gonna start adding some hot glue. And then take some of this moss. Start. You want to be careful because I just got glue on my finger. So I'll cover this with moss and I will come back and then we can start adding in all the flowers. Alright you guys, so I only used 5 of the roses because my dad has 5 girls. So I have 4 sisters, so there's a rose to represent each of us. My dad, the snake represents my dad, and then I just thought the 2 little succulents would look really cute right there. My cactuses were too tall, and then the rocks just looked really weird on the moss, but it kind of just looks like grass. It's really simple. It's not exactly how I wanted it, but this is the best that I can do because it's really bugging me that I can see the floral foam right here. So I don't know what to do to cover that. I'm gonna have to figure something out because I was gonna hot glue a little bit of moss, but then that just looked even weird having moss stick out of there. So I don't know, I might just leave it, but this is what it looks like completed. And I did hot glue the succulents, and then I did put a little bit of hot glue underneath the snake just so that if it wouldn't wobble and fall over and all of that stuff. So this is what it looks like. I have a lot of yellow roses left over. I obviously got way too much, but that's okay. I have a bunch of other stuff that I can use the roses for. So if you guys liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, become part of my YouTube family if you're not already. And until then, I will see you guys next time. Bye.